Iran, Cuba, Venezuela, these countries are tiny compared to the Soviet Union. They don't pose a serious threat to us.
So let me be absolutely clear. Iran is a grave threat.
We can send 15,000 more troops, 20,000 more troops, 30,000 more troops. I don't know any expert on the region or any military officer that I've spoken to privately that believes that that is going to make a substantial difference on the situation on the ground.
Now, I had no doubt, and I said at the time when I opposed the surge, that given how wonderfully our troops perform, if we place 30,000 more troops in there, then we would see an improvement in the security situation and we would see a reduction in the violence.
So if somebody wants to build a coal-fired plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them because they're going to be charged a huge sum for all that greenhouse gas that's being emitted.
In Illinois and the U.S. Senate, Barack Obama helped lead the fight for clean coal to protect our environment and save good-paying American jobs.
Last year, you said if you were the nominee, you would opt for public financing in the general election of a campaign. You checked yes on a questionnaire.
We've made the decision not to participate in the public financing system for the general election.
You said in Idaho recently, quoting here, "I have no intention of taking away folks' guns." But you support the D.C. handgun ban, and you said that it's constitutional. How can you reconcile those two positions?
I have said consistently that I believe the Second Amendment is an individual right, and that was the essential decision that the Supreme Court came down on.
Well, I am not a nuclear energy proponent.
I favor nuclear power as one component of our overall energy mix.
Jerusalem will remain the capital of Israel, and it must remain undivided.
But I've also said that that's a final status issue. That's an issue that has to be dealt with the parties involved, the Palestinians and the Israelis.
I can no more disown him than I can disown the black community.
I am outraged by the comments that were made and saddened over the spectacle.
Would you be willing to meet separately, without precondition, during the first year of your administration with the leaders of Iran, Syria, Venezuela, Cuba, and North Korea?
Senator Obama?
I would. And the reason is this, that the notion that somehow not talking to countries is punishment to them is ridiculous. Senator McCain keeps on using this example that suddenly the president would just meet with somebody without doing any preparation, without having low-level talks. Nobody's been talking about that.
Without precondition?
I would.
So let me be absolutely clear.
Let
me be clear.
No, look, number one, the fact is that...
Let me...